right, I do believe we should be live here. Hopefully, y'all can hear me okay. Hello there, Milo, Milo, the kitty cat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. As most of you know, this live stream is always a little bit different. I don't really show the kitty cats here. We might see them a little bit, but more so donations. Now, we got 5 places to donate to today. I will wait a few minutes just to get on my phone myself so I can check chat here. Yoda, I got no toy for you, Yoda. I am sorry, Yoda. No toy. No toy. No toy. How's it going, Mila? Catitude, tranquil. Hi. Hope you all are doing well. The last time you might have saw me, lost some hair. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Debbie, hope you're doing well. Thank you all for joining us. Yoda, come here. Come here. You want to meow? Get on. Come here. See if I can get Yoda. Yoda, you're so heavy. Oh, there. We got Yoda here for a moment. He says, hello, let's do the Yoda dance, I know, Yoda. Am I bothering you? Hopefully you all can hear me okay. Let me know in chat, obviously, if the volume is okay. Yay, hi to Yoda. He says, hello, people. Hello, people. Hello, people. Now he looks perturbed. He's like, where's my toy at? Where's my toy at? Hello there, Nash. Hello there, Glare Bear. Icon. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Just got this big old 17-pound baby here. It's rockabye. Hello there, Rosemary. Hopefully the kitties are doing well there. He looks perturbed. You want to sniff the microphone? They're like, no audio for anybody. All right, friends, we're going to get started here in a moment. Like I said, we do have 5 places to donate to today. And we're finally getting some up to the beginning donations. So some of these places might be new to some people. Hey, Yoda, I got to get your big old butt. Oh. Hang on, though. We got another friend here. He's not going to be quite as... this one's a little bit more stiff. He's like, hello, I am Tang. Do not hold me, because Tang does not like being held. I can hold him, but he's like, no, let's get your body. I know, Tang. You're okay, buddy. Hello there, Connie. How you doing? I know. You're like, get away from me. Bye, Tang. I got orange hair all over the place. Whew. Always good times. All right, friends. Kit, you want to come here? Kit, come here. Kit, baby. Okay. Anyways, folks, let's get going here. Let me share my screen. Yep, let's share this screen here. I got my face on here still. Let me get my face off here because y'all seen enough of me. Hello there, Sydney Cat. Hope you're doing well. All right, so obviously, as always, I wanted to show y'all something, kind of a little behind the scenes as well, if I can. No, I can't. Never mind. I can't show you something. I thought I could. I can't share this, unfortunately. What it was, though, was kind of like an Excel spreadsheet of all the donation places and kind of how it works. Unfortunately, though, I cannot share this because it's not like on Google, unfortunately. Well, I could do a Google Doc, but I'm not going to do that. So anyways, enough of my ramblings and babblings and all that good stuff. Sydney Cats, give me a second. Oops. Sorry, Sydney Cat. Hang on. Hit the wrong thing. Oops, I don't want you to be a managing moderator. Hold on, Sydney Cat. I'm pressing a whole bunch of wrong buttons here. There we go. Okay. All right, Sydney Cat, you should be good now. Sorry about that. Hello there, Bridezilla. Hope you're doing well. All right, friends, let's start. Baby, okay, hold on. I got one more kitty to show here. Oh, this is the baby up close and personal. She's like, I'm not wanting to be held. I am not a holdy kind of kitty cat. She's like, you can see my backside, though. But she is definitely a wiggle worm. See here, watch. This is what the baby, oh, baby, you got me right on my nose. Oh. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's painful. Oh, no blood. That's good. Whew. That was painful. Hello there, Anita. Yes, Anita, to answer your question, let me show this real quickly. Anita, yes, we donate all of our channel earnings each month. Actually, I am bleeding. Goes to, hang on, everybody, goes to cat charities. I'll be right back. Okay. Goes to cat charities each month, Anita. So we'll be donating about $300 today to various cat charities. Hello, though, if you are new. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Shouldn't have been fooling around with the baby. Whew, she got me good. She got me good. Oh, hello there, KT. It's been a while, KT. Hope you've been doing well. Should we call 911? No, but the baby's tail is still here. She's still like, she's right here. I know, baby. You're okay. Goodness. That was quite a start, wasn't it, baby? Oh, okay. Whew. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, let's get down to business. Let me get back to full screening the first place. And I'm going to keep an eye on the chat the best I can while I do this. Those who know, when I do this, it usually takes a little bit while just to get everything situated. Bruce, another blood donation. Exactly. Okay. All right, let's get going here. Anita, so you must be a registered charity. No, I'm not registered. I don't need to be registered, Anita. I just donate money to two charities. I'm not a rescue myself, but we donate all of our channel money to charities, though. So, and in that situation, you don't have to be registered or anything. All right, so this is the first place. Safe Haven. You all know Safe Haven, right? Oh, maybe that hurts. So we're going to be donating to the same 4 kitty cats that we had to, not donating, I'm sorry, sponsoring to the same 4 cats that we sponsored last month because these cats are still needing to get homed, needing to find a home, I should say. Let me just keep up with chat. Hello there, Cersei. How you doing, Cersei? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us, Cersei. Hope everybody's doing well, Cersei, with Oliver and Trooper and all of the other little babies. So some of you probably remember, this is Agatha. Agatha is and you'll probably hear Yoda in the background on occasion. So Agatha is the first one that we're going to be sponsoring again today. We've sponsored her, I think now this is maybe month 3, I think, or month 2 or 3 that we sponsored Agatha. She is an adult cat. She's not a senior cat, but she is an adult cat. And she's been at Safe Haven for at least 200 days or so, I want to say. So it's been like a while. So hopefully this good girl, when we sponsor her again, we'll find her forever home. So that's the first one that we're going to sponsor. The second one, some of you might remember, is Bunt here. I wish they had a new photo for Bunt, but unfortunately all they got is still the same old photograph, sadly, because I think their new photos look pretty good, and hopefully they can get Bunt a new photo. So this is Bunt, and we're going to sponsor him again. We sponsored him, this I think is maybe like the 4th month we've sponsored him so far as a community. Hopefully, you know, knock on wood, right? He will be adopted in the month of October or before September is out. That's our hope, at least. Man, I'm still bleeding. Oh, baby, you got me good. Anyways, so that's Bunt. The next kitty that, again, we've is still needing to be finding a forever home. And some of you may recognize this guy again with his very cute picture, is Finto. Finto is another kitty who we've sponsored now. It's been maybe about 4 months or so. I think we've been sponsoring Finto. Excuse me, I'm just getting a drink, everybody. Quick drink. So Finto is another one, another senior kitty who we will be sponsoring again today. Again, we've sponsored him for about the last 4 months or so. So again, we will be sponsoring this sweet boy, and hopefully we will get him. Hopefully he will be adopted in October as well, with the others as well. So just a few more. I'm going to kind of go a little slideshow here of Finto. I'm not going to go too fast, but this is Finto. So hopefully he'll be able to find his forever home today, or not today, I mean, but soon, or maybe today. And then the last one is going to be Ichiban. Now, Ichiban has a new picture. I thought Ichiban, when we sponsored him last month, he was just like an all black kitty cat. But you can definitely see now with this photo, excuse me, this photo that's here, he has a little bit of white like around his chest. Ichiban's about 12 or so, 11 or 12. He got sponsored last month. Unfortunately, he did not get his forever home, not yet. But hopefully, when we sponsor this guy again, he will find that forever home, hopefully, this month. So those are all of the kitties that we're going to sponsor, excuse me, this month from Safe Haven. I do like kind of some of the others, like Jake from State Farm. It's just kind of a cute, excuse me, it's kind of a cute name. What was another kind of a cute name? I thought, like Microphone here. Megaphone. You got Megaphone and you got Microphone. I just think those are kind of cute names as well. Let's see. And Rupert Gint. I guess somebody was a Harry Potter fan, because that's the guy who played Ron Weasley. Rupert Gint. That's his actual name. Or Grint, I should say. And I thought, I'm not really ever a fan of things going on cats, like clothing or accessories or anything like that. But I did think, though, that this was a cute photo with Swiffer, I mean. Very cute photo. So, Anita, man, you sound like somebody I know. Are you Karma, Anita? If you are, just be honest in chat, because I think that's actually who you are, and that's fine. But yes, I do show what we make versus how much you donate. And I actually asked the community, Anita, that we I asked them the last time we were over 300, like for this month. Actually, the channel earned, donated, sponsored, all that stuff, about 414, I think 450, something like that. And I asked the community, do you want to just save what we have for a rainy day? Or do you want to like just spend it all for that month? And I went with what the community thought. And the community said, just save it for a rainy day, because you never know, when memberships might go down or people may not be able to donate as much. So yeah, but anyways, it's just, Anita, if you actually are Karma or Elizabeth, just let me know in chat. Please just be honest. Because that sounds like somebody very familiar. But anyways, let me move on. You're just asking because you want to make sure my money is going to the same. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you just heard me, so I mean, you're either gonna believe me or you're not. But I'm gonna keep on going though. So I'm just not sure if this is Anita or if this is actually somebody else. But hey, such is life. All right, friends, let me make the donation here. I'm going to switch it over, though, to another picture of this kitty cat here, or these kitty cats here, and then I'll come back and show that we made this donation to Safe Haven. So just bear with me, as always, for a few minutes, and then I'll come right back. All right, so again, I trust y'all, but I don't want to I don't want to dox myself with sharing my address. All right, hang on, everybody. All right, so we're going to be sponsoring 4 cats. That's going to be $100, baby. Where did the card go? After you got me, baby. You got me good. All right, let's put in this information. So Finto, Agatha, and I'll check chat in a second here. Just give me a moment here. I'll catch up with chat once I'm done putting in all this information. Hi, Yoda. Yoda, do we need to sponsor you, Yoda, you say, because you're a starving little boy? And you're like, nobody ever feeds me. Is that how it is, Mr. Yoda? I'm sure y'all can hear Yoda. He's quite loud. All right, that's all good. All good. Email. Yep. Costa covers. Yep. Just bear with me for a few more moments. Same as address. Yep. Next. We will save. Let's see. So that's all correct. Submit. We'll wait for that to load. All right, and then I'm going to come back here. We're going to go back to this tab real quickly. As you all know, I always like to show all these things. All right. Let me get back to, where is it at? Oh, wrong tab. Hang on. There we go. That should be, because I'm also looking on my screen as well. Oop. Hang on a second. And there we go. All right, so that is Safe Haven. Now, Anita, if you are real and if you're not somebody else pretending to be somebody, it's just your wording sounds rather suspicious from somebody who thought I was scamming people and also thought that I was not taking care of my cats, which was rather irritating, to say the least. I will show you. Let me show you something. Let me pause for a second. Let me go on YouTube. And let me show you earnings. I will be, like I said, 100% upfront and transparent with all of this, because that's just who I am. I've had plenty of people question my integrity. Not plenty, couple people, but you know, I have nothing to hide. So let's share this tab. All right, so this is my dashboard. Hello there, RS. Hope you're doing well. And sorry, everybody, but just bear with me for a moment. Especially if, Anita, you are real and not not being not just changing your name and trying to kind of like be somebody else. Let me go down to earn. And let me go down to, where is it at? No, I got to go to content. Hang on. And analytics. It's been a while since I've done this. Glarebear, please don't say something like that. That's not right, Glarebear. Revenue. Okay. So this you can see rather clearly. This is the revenue. So especially to Anita and anybody else who's never seen this, let me make it a little bit bigger. This is over the last 6 months. It only does 6 months at a time. I can do more, but as you can see, we are around $200 to $300 usually every month. Now, I asked the community, like this one here that I'm highlighting. You may not be able to see it highlighted, but the July one, it was $441. And we decided to, I asked the community, do you want to spend all of this for that month, or do you want to hold it? So I hold it in my PayPal account. It's going to be the same for this month. In August, you see there was $514 because we did a donation week. We're only going to be doing $300 because I figure the community again will probably say, hey, let's go ahead and just hold this for a rainy day. So it'll be the same thing. So again, apologies for everybody else, but if you ever wanted to see kind of behind the scenes stuff, this is behind the scenes stuff. This is stuff that a lot of people would not tell you or would not show you. But for me, I have absolutely nothing to hide. I'm 100% transparent, but so if you are still here, Anita, you're still here. If not, then not. But anyways, let's move on. Let's get back to what we were doing. Let's get back to these kitties. Let's get back on track. All right, so this next place is called Cat's Cradle. Now, those of you who know John, this is his place that he wanted the community to donate to. I'm sorry, I'm a little flustered here. I shouldn't be, but I am a little flustered. Just breathe. All right, so anyways, this is John's place, Cat's Cradle. We donated to this place back in February. It just took a while to kind of get back on track again and get back to where we're at. So this is John's place. Let me check chat to see if there's anything going on here. Anita, it makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that if you and Anita, if you truly are Anita and not somebody else, then please, if you have any other questions or you have any other thing that any other thing that's you want to know, then just ask in chat. If not, then it's all good.
Is Nina not letting you all out? Oh, rude.
All right. So anyways, let's go to, like I said, John's place here. Let's find where is the donation place? Donate. Here we go. And again, as always, for most of these places, we do donate $50 to them. Usually, sometimes it's a little bit less, but usually it's $50. And I would love to eventually do like a monthly kind of thing. Let me switch over to it. Sorry, guys. A monthly kind of donation to like all of these places, but we're not there yet. Maybe one day, if enough money comes in each month, we will be there. But we're not there quite yet, though. But hopefully over time, we will be there. Let me make sure that y'all are seeing what I'm seeing here. There's a little bit of lag going on today. I'm not sure why. Okay. There we go. I think yours now. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Okay. There we go. Now we're on the right page. All right. So again, one-time donation, $50. Where would you like your gift to go to? All right, friends. You probably can't see this, so I'm going to say our options in chat again to see what you want to do, where you want to give this, where you want to donate this to. You have options such as where it's needed most, which I probably figure most of you would probably pick where it's needed most. Adoption fees, Cat Cafe, client copay, MA copay. I'm not sure what MA copay means. Medical assistance or merchandise sales. So, and let me type some of them in chat, some of these options. And you let me know as a community where you want this to go to, and whatever the majority says, I will. That is where it'll go to. So we have, and I'm typing them in chat now. We have where most needed, adoption fees, Cat Cafe, client co. Pay, not client or copay. I'm sorry, I can't spell. Client, that's still not right. Client copay. Copay. Client copay. MA copay. And medical assistance. So those are your guys, those are the options. And I'll give a few minutes just to let people pick which one you want to go to or which one you want it to go to, and we will go there. Hope y'all are having a good day so far. A good Sunday. Scary how quickly this weekend went. All right, so far I'm getting most needed, most needed, most needed, most needed. Glairebear, you're going to go with whatever the community says. Awesome. So far it looks like most needed. I'll give a few more moments though, just to see if anybody has any other. But it definitely looks like most needed is going to be the choice for everybody. So I'll give just a few more moments, and then that is what we will do. Tranquil, most needed. Anita, if you are still here, and if you want to make a choice, you can as well. I'm cautiously giving the benefit of the doubt. All right, it looks like most needed. So we are going to pick most needed, and let me start filling out the information. So let me switch the screen over to the next place, and I'll come back once this donation is made so y'all can see. So just give me a few minutes. I will try my best always to keep an eye on chat as well, just to kind of see most needed also Cersei and most needed Sydney Cat. All right, appreciate it. So it definitely looks like most needed was the winner. So we will review donation. Let's put in the lovely credit card information. And we will donate. Okay, let's share this tab because again, I always, transparency. Especially when you're dealing with people's finances. I understand. I truly do. Tranquil, I'll pin that message up in chat at the moment, up on YouTube chat, not on live stream chat, not on the StreamYard chat. Let me wait until that pops up here. That should pop up here hopefully in a moment. Come on. There we go. All right. So that was John's Place, Cat's Cradle. Again, donating $50 to Cat's Cradle, which is another very awesome cat rescue group up in Virginia. Because don't want to show my address. Let me get that down quickly. So anyways, in Virginia. All right. So let's now go back to the place we were just at. This is another place that's in Virginia as well. Now, this place is Lynchburg Humane Society. It'll pop up on the screen here in a second. But this is Bailey. Some of you might know Bailey, or you might know her channel name better, which is Cat Friends. Occasionally, she comes up on the screen. I'm sorry. Occasionally, she comes up on the stream. So Cat Friends, I'm just typing it in chat. Excuse me. That's this place. We donated to, maybe about 6 months or so. Let me actually pause for a second to make sure that the video and the audio is not so off, because I think it's off like about 10 seconds or so. So this is your station identification at QVPP. No, I'm kidding. You know who I don't see in chat? I guess maybe I don't see Maya, because Maya's normally on these things, and I don't see Lewis, but Lewis is probably sleeping. But that's okay. These people always have a little, or these live streams are always a little less popular, and I understand why, even though this is kind of like the heart of what we do. Literally the heart of what we do. Okay, there is an option here where you can sponsor a pet, but unfortunately, the way they work with sponsor a pet, it's like you sponsor a pet, but it's like $150. But the cool thing about that is it takes care of like all the needs of the animal for like an entire month, which is really cool. But we just don't have the finances as a community right now. Now, hopefully, once I get into the medical world again and maybe do some starting like X-ray stuff or imaging, I'll have a better paying job, and definitely would kind of like match some of what the community does. Like say if the community, does $300, I don't know if I can match $300 a month, but maybe like 100 extra so we can just like do some more. That's something I'd like to do in the future. But anyways, we're going to go into just make a donation. And we are going to click here. So I got to share this tab instead. And we are going to, let me make sure that the screen is lining up with what I am saying. Hello there, Lewis. We were just talking about you, Lewis. How you doing? All good, of course. We were just figuring maybe, Lewis, you might be taking a nap. I'll probably take a nap when I'm done here. All right, so we are going to be doing the $50 one, which fully vaccinates one animal. Whether it's a dog or a cat, doesn't make a difference. preferably a cat, of course, but vaccinating an animal is important, regardless of whether they're feline or canine. And I think most of you would agree with that assessment. One more call, Anita. If you are in the stream still, please let me know, Anita. I would like to talk to you still, but I have a feeling that you're not actually Anita and you have just kind of disappeared, and that's okay. All right. Anyways, Lewis, you slept late, so no one has. Let me put that on pin that comment there, Lewis. All right, so we're gonna do $50. We're gonna donate, or we're gonna vaccine one kitty cat, hopefully. Unfortunately, we cannot make it a monthly donation. So let me start putting in some information here. So I'm gonna switch it over. We're gonna get to the next place, which is gonna be Happy Cats Haven, and I'll talk about that in a moment. Let me get all this information in first, and then I'll be right back with you folks, you good folks. Tranquil, I'm paranoid. Usually I'm not, but maybe. How would you like your thank you letter handle? Let's do no, let's mail it. Yeah, let's have it mailed, because maybe I can send this out to Bailey when the time comes. Okay, friends, you have another choice again. You probably can't see the drop-down box here, the options. So I'm going to put them in chat again. And again, as always, whatever the community wants to do. Cersei, also thank you for that super. I forgot. I didn't say anything. I just started it. But thank you, Cersei, so much. Very appreciated. All right. So let me now. These are your options for this place on where it can go. We can go to, I have a feeling where it's going to go to, though, but most critical needs. Shelter medical fund, and I'm typing these in chat as well. Let me skip my own commercial. That's okay. And if you guys see commercials, skip them if you want to. I'm perfectly fine with that. Medical needs, and then the spay/neuter fund. Okay. Hi, friends. Those are your three options. Raymond, hello, Raymond. Hope you're doing well. So what do you think, friends? Again, majority will rule. Most critical needs, shelter medical fund, or spay/neuter fund. Where would you want this to go to for this place? I'll give obviously a few moments, and let me just kind of scroll up in chat, just see what people are saying, making sure I'm not missing anything. I find this one interesting, Catitude. I'm always suspicious about people too, Adam. Well, Catitude, the way the person was talking and just the way what they were saying, it just reminded me of another person. It was very, the words were very similar, so then I'll leave it at that. All right, so most critical needs, most needed, most critical needs, most needed, most critical needs. Lewis, Maya is not here. We need to conjure Maya up, though, Lewis. We can conjure her up. All right, so most critical needs looks like that is going to be the winner. So let me put in the information. And I am not a robot, at least not today. I might be a robot tomorrow, though. Although my wife does say when I talk on the phone, especially, I am somewhat robotic sounding. Which, I don't know. I think I kind of do sound somewhat robotic on the phone. I feel like I sound robotic on these live streams on occasion. All right, let me put in this information. All right, let's share this tab. And thanks for conjuring, Lewis. Yeah, you're welcome, Lewis. No, yeah, all good. Most critical needs, says Ruth as well. Milo, I will pin your message. So we want to know how. It's up to me, Milo, as the host. I decide like who gets pinned and who doesn't get pinned. If I see like a particular comment, I will pin it that I feel like needs to be pinned, or I want to like just highlight that pin comment or pinned message. So yeah. All right. Hopefully in a moment here, we will get to this last. No, we still have two more places. All right. So that is Lynchburg's Humane Society. It has been donated to, and we are going to move on. Now, this next place, and I'm going to take a few moments here because, again, I feel like the video and audio are out of sync slightly. I feel like there's a little bit of delay. So I'm just going to pause just a few moments, just kind of shoot the breeze here. And Yoda, what do you got to say about it? Yoda, you said you want to be held again and you want to pop me on my other side of my nose? Yeah? You do? Are you sure? All right. Well, anyways, so this next place is Happy Cats. It's still a delay. I don't know why this is so delayed today. There we go. Now I can see the screen. Now we're good. So Happy Cats. Now, this is in Colorado. And some of you, I'm just going to put the channel's name in here. It is, make sure I didn't misspell it. There we go. It is Nature Dog Realms, aka Chris. I appreciate that, Lewis. I thank you so much for that super. That'll go for next month. Very kind and generous as always, Lewis. But yeah, so some of you may know Nature Dog Realms or Chris, but this was the place that she recommended a while ago. Again, most of these are like been recommended like almost a year ago. And let me stop for a second. If anybody has any like places that they want to recommend as a place the community can donate to, always feel free to let me know. Don't put it in chat because I'm not going to remember it whatsoever. But put it like in a comment or just email me. Those are what works best, to be honest. All right, so let's go ahead. Now, I had trouble finding out where we had to donate here to this place, and I hope I don't forget. Okay, never mind, I got it. Other ways to give. I was having a problem here. I was having a moment. Hang on. Let me get to it first, and then I will share the page, the donation page. Let me first find it. I guess I'm having trouble again finding it. Here we go. One of these days. Y'all are AI? Awesome. Tranquil's AI, KT Spirit's AI. Yeah, KT, how you been doing? I can't remember, KT, if you have any kitties or not, but if you do, how are they doing? Hopefully they are doing well. Hi, friends. So I am on the donation page. You will see it here in a moment as well. And with the $50 that we're going to be donating to, is Maya here? Hey, Maya. How you doing, Maya? You missed some fireworks a little bit kind of earlier, Maya. Some interesting conversations with somebody. And that's all I'm going to say. No, with the $50, it looks like it buys food and litter for one kitty cat stay. So hopefully they won't be there for too long and it'll last the entire time that they are there. But that's what that $50 will go to. We're not going to hide it from the public. We're not going to hide that. No, we're not going to do any of that. That's fine. And we got another option again here, actually. Never mind. Maybe we have an option. Hold on. No, we don't. Okay, so it's just going to go to the general fund, or it's going to go to one particular cat. So that's what we are going to do. All right, so let's check out. Continue to check out. KT, no kitties. You had to rehome your pets due to your handicaps. Okay, understand. All right, friends. I'm going to share this next tab. This will be the last place we're going to be donating to today, as I put in some information. So just bear with me for a few minutes here as I get this stuff together. Just put in some information. Let's do a credit cardo. And that's fine. Remember that. We'll do the total. Yeah, cover the fees. Yes. All right, what am I missing? Fill in the I guess that's yes. Helps to put in the credit card information, doesn't it, folks? If not, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen at all. All right, so I'm going to share this. It'll take about 10 seconds or so probably for it to pop up. So, yeah. And this was, again, Happy Cat. Lewis, I don't really have grilling skills. I don't really ever grill anything. I'm not really a big meat eater, Lewis, that you would put stuff on a grill, like I guess beef and meat and things like that. So I'm not really a big meat eating person to begin with, really. So it's lacking, but I think I could probably do well. I mean, like if I wanted to or had to, kind of thing, maybe. Perhaps. Danielle, appreciate that. Thank you, Danielle. Very, very kind. And thank everybody, whether you donate or whether you don't donate. I appreciate you just being part of the community, watching videos, sharing it with others, telling other people about the channel. I mean, I appreciate all of what everybody does in here. In other words, sorry, I'm kind of tricking over my tongue here a little bit today. I think that's every day, isn't it? But anyways, I appreciate everybody. You're all very, very kind. And, I'm glad that you all believe in kind of the same thing that I believe in as well. And doing this work that is so important. It is very inspiring and humbling. Milo, let me answer your question. Is the live about to end? It's still got a little bit longer, Milo, but we are definitely heading towards the end. We have one more place to donate to, Milo. And then we will, I'll get on camera again for just a few minutes. Maybe I'll get another cat to swipe me and to get my other side of my nose. And then I'll wrap up. Raymond, we should be getting your place, I think, next month or the month after. So we'll be getting the Patricia L. Ledoux Foundation up in Oyster Bay, I think, up in New York again. All right, guys. Last place. Now, this last place is Animal Lovers. I think this place is up in Florida, if memory serves correctly. And the person who recommended this place, their name, I have it in chat, is Jess Laws. Some of you may know Jess's husband, Ray Rudini. You might see him. Tranquil, I know he goes to Tranquil's live streams. I think he was on my live stream Tuesday, I want to say. You'll see him on occasion. Here and there, you'll see some of these folks. Some of them, though, have been around for a while, and some of them, they just, they pick a place and then they just kind of go back into the shadows and they don't show up, which is fine. I mean, no worries. I'm good with that. Anyways, enough babbling for me again. Let's go to PayPal. This is a really simple one. Donate now. Let's see if there's any choices that we have. I don't think we do. I think it's just a basic general, just PayPal donation of the amounts, of the $50 amounts. So let me just make sure that y'all are on the same page, that you see what I'm seeing, and then we'll continue. We'll give a few moments. I got Yoda over here. He's in his pink hammy. He's a proud boy in his pink hammock. Take a swig of my chocolate milk. I know, Tranquil, you were talking about, I think, drinking or something, or, you know, everybody's got like their adult beverage or whatever. But for myself, it's chocolate milk. That's my adult beverage. I don't have one. Family of alcoholics and suicidal folk. So it's like, oh. Milo the cat, do I want to end the live? Well, eventually I'll end the live, Milo. I can't like talk forever. I could talk a while, but I think eventually people would be tired of my ramblings. All right, so we're going to donate with a credit cardo, and then let me go back. I'm just going to go back to Safe Haven. So y'all can just take a picture, or not take a picture. Let me get a picture. Let me get a cat. We're going to just share this one instead. All right, so we'll just kind of keep it on there. And then let me get back to, hello there, Kitty King. Hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if you've been here for a while or not, Kitty King, but if you haven't, hello. Hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, so let me start putting this information in. And then I will get on camera after I show that this last place has been paid for, and then we will start to wrap up. Let's see what's missing. Oh, it helps to put in my address, doesn't it? Eason. Donate now. Update, yes. Keep an eye on the chat. Okay. All right, we're going to share this tab instead. So that's the last place that we donated to. Kitty King, no, you just got the notice. Okay. Yeah, sometimes YouTube is a little wonky when it comes to notifications, I've been told. I've heard many people say the same thing, that they don't get notified for stuff, unfortunately. But we're glad to have you here, though, Kitty King, now. All right, let me share that tab. Rosemary, all you wear is shorts because it's always warm here. Sounds like Arizona. Once this last thing pops on that we donated to, wait a minute, that's the wrong place. Hang on. We already donated to, oh, well, I guess I already X'd that. No, wait a minute, it's on the screen. Duh. Oh, what a day. What a live, what a day. Anyways, let's take all this stuff out and let me pop back up on the screen here again. Got some gnats. Hate these gnats. This is the one bad thing living in the farm area is like this time of the year out here with the farm that we live basically next to or behind, we always have like a horrible manure smell sometimes when we go out in the screen porch, and it's gagging sometimes. Truly, it's gagging. And because of that, obviously, unfortunately, you know, gnats, they come in on occasion, and we try to take them out. The cats, sometimes they do a job. Sometimes the cats don't do a job. They're, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I appreciate all of you hanging in here with me over the last hour. It was definitely interesting. I guess that one person disappeared. I still have a sinking suspicion that they might have actually been somebody else, and that's okay. Or, maybe I scared away somebody, but just the way somebody was talking, it's like, yeah, it just, nah. I try to get along with everybody, and I feel like for the most part I do. But when like I get accused of either, like scamming people, I'm not. That's upsetting, and I'm not going to just stand for that. Or what was even worse than being, saying that I'm scamming folks with these donations was, that I was like letting Max suffer, and it's like, no, I'm not letting Max suffer. Yeah, some of you may not know that. Bye, Raymond. I hope you have a good weekend. I'll be heading out soon. I'm just going to be on here for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream. But to accuse, myself and my wife of like not taking care of Max or like letting him suffer, and it's like, I'm sorry, but I let a lot of things go, and normally I just let a lot of things just kind of slide, just go off, roll off the shoulders, right? But certain things, though, you got to. You gotta speak up, and you gotta I guess defend yourself with certain accusations. But anyways, I am glad that y'all were here. I thank all of you as always, sharing, liking, watching, being a member if you can, donating if you can, and if you can't, that's okay. Letting other people that are like in your family or friends know about this type of stuff, and just that kind of thing. Carmine, I appreciate that, Carmine. Thank you so much there, Carmine. Let me show that. Thank you so much, especially if you are new. I don't recognize you. So if you are new, hello and welcome, Carmine, and hopefully I'm not butchering your name. I do a terrible job with pronunciating, so don't take offense to it if I am. It is not intentional. I just do bad with names, but I do appreciate that so much. RS, I hope you have a good rest of your night out there in Switzerland. Lewis, I don't think Shelly is going to be on again tonight. I mean, it's like, what is it, 3:00 out here? So it's like 10:00 out in Turkey. So I doubt she's going to be out there. I doubt she's going to be going live at that late at night. But if she does, I'll try to tune in and say hello to all the good people there. Carmine, thank you, Lewis. I need Hooked on Phonics. Carmine, thank you, Lewis. That is much appreciated. But anyways, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Let me just try to catch up here. I'll let everybody say their goodbyes. I think a lot of people already have. But I'll give everybody a few more minutes to say their goodbyes before I end the stream. KT, your oldest YouTube video almost went viral and you had to shut it down because of hateful comments. That's terrible, isn't it? Isn't it terrible that people, this crap that they say, because they have the anonymity of online, right, through a screen, they can be like punks or trolls or clowns and not be like who they really are. But there's one interesting thing before I let y'all go, or before you hop off. Excuse me. Some of you I have one saying here that some of you might have heard before, and it's like this. People say like fame or like getting noticed as a channel or whatever, it kind of like changes who you are, or like changes your character, right? I assume some of you probably have heard that before, right? But to me, fame doesn't change a person. It doesn't change who they are, but instead, what it does instead, it reveals who they are. It kind of like takes the mask off and it shows who they really are instead. It's just a different way of thinking about it. I just think it's kind of interesting. But anyways, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'm going to give another minute or so because I know there is a bit of a delay with audio and video on StreamYard. Excuse me. Compared to when I'm just doing it on the phone, it's pretty much almost like automatic. StreamYard, there's always a little longer delay. Yes, Milo, I'm going to be ending it in a few moments. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Not sure if you're a boy or a girl, but yes. All right, everybody take care. God bless. Again, thank you all for hanging out here, and I will see, hopefully, most of you on Tuesday. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye. Oh, yes, for sure, Glare Bear. Yes. F around and find out. Yes. Very true. Very true. All right. Bye, everybody.